Today I have a lot to share for you. Are you ready to watch? Yes. Do you task in your dreams? For me, sometimes I think it's so impossible. But trust me, if you try to do, it will be like you think. You can call me Nisha. I hope one day I will be an exchange student. That is my big dream.
I think an exchange student is a dream. It has a lot of feelings such as happy, sad, wonderful. It changed my situation. I remember the first day I went there. I was so worried and excited. My host mom, name is Lily. She is always kind to me. I really miss her. In my holiday, we went to Blackpool. It is the best seaside resort in UK. The average British family spend their holiday at a local seaside beach, enjoy the sun, sea, and sand. There are sojourners and donkey to tourists hike for visit around the beach. In class, I study about clothes and fashion. It had many styles of dressing. In 16th century, people dressed in trendy clothes. Men used to wear short sweatshirts and loose trousers. Women wear airline dress with the beetle come from cabriolet jacket and tight trousers. Then repeat were bell-bottom trousers. Trousers was very wide at the bottom, bright color and hidden. In 19th century, girls wore mini skirt and boots. For the man, it has tight top and bell-bottom. Platform shoes become very popular. This fashion came from ABBA, the most famous band in 19th century. In 1980th century, men used to wear frilly shirts, wear jacket with good bottom and baggy trousers. Women used to wear leggings, long, thick stock called egg warmer, sweater and ripped jeans. It came from famous musicians like David Bowie and Duane. I really like this subject because designer is my dream too. About the style of dressing in UK, it has four styles that the most British teenager dress. First is called Ardent Cool. They are interesting in environment, so their life shopping is very important. Look is coffee but clean, and they are retail in the modern way, often mixing more expensive clothes with something from bargain bin. Second, called goth. It has simple rules. Everything has to be black, black color, black nail, black boots, and above all else, black eyeliner. Its look is not adventurous as another teenager, but is popularly the most dramatic. Next is called Rika. Rika teens believe that looking good is more important than everything else. The secret to their style is accessory. Silver is mental of choice, not gold. They live in south of London, are classy, sophisticated, and have to have latest clothes and chooses. They have to look their best all the time. This is the most expensive style and it takes longest time to perfect with some teenagers spending hours getting their hair right. Last is called skater shoes. It is the more casual style. It's more comfortable than other with baggy trousers and hooded top. It doesn't have many rules, but a good pair of skater shoes are extremely important. A t-shirt with a logo is very common. There are love skater boards, so there are widely shoes available too.
Bands like Alicia Keys, Maroon 5, John Mayer, and even the Eurythmics are joining back together to honor the Beatles. And obviously, you know, being a fashionable guy, I want to talk Beatles fashion. This is when the British invasion happened, right,
Yeah,
Kyle?
that's right. And we're going to do a little Susie Wall here, you guys. But I really have to admire the way that style has changed. It hasn't changed, really, from like 1963, 1964, when the Beatles really invaded North America. I mean, we kind of wear these things today, don't we?
Except for this one right here. I would have just asked Ringo, who killed the couch mate? Oh, that was Australian. That was way off. But I want to show you this.
Was that your joke?
No,
that
it
was the
wasn't.
joke that you prepped me up for? Come on now.
These drums on the wall are all quotes from Ringo's bandmates, and this one was always like, playing like without Ringo is like driving a car with 3 wheels. It just doesn't work, baby.
That's your Ringo impression?
No,
okay,
that was
I'm
just
give
an
it a
Austin
try.
Powers.
You can tell Ringo's drums from anyone else.
Oh, that was way worse than mine. What
No,
are you
it's not
talking
worse.
about? Back to Beatles fashion. This is my Susie Wall now. This is now the mid-'60s when the Beatles were in their heyday with just raising the American awareness of how great the British invasion was, except for I didn't realize this was for a man. But you've got a great Abbey Road story.
Yeah, okay, so this is actually like what a street sign would look like if you've never been to...
Protagonist of his 1969 song Space Oddity. In 1987, he went back to a style that was a nod to his most famous character, Ziggy. In the 1990s, on several occasions, he seemed to have started appreciating a more solemn look. But of course, when it comes to Bowie, changes are always just around the corner. In 1997, he was back to his attention-grabbing style. In general, his bold looks have deeply affected both male and female fashions. His outrageous personas have, for decades, challenged societal norms and broken boundaries, making him one of the most influential fashion icons over the last 40 years.
Right back here on Inverness Street, and it's a line of vendors down this street. Once you finish exploring those two markets, continue your walk up the main street for about 2 blocks until you get to the canal. I'll catch up with you at the canal for the Camden Lock Market. I should mention the street that you're walking down has a lot of very interesting decorations on the top of your shops, but I wouldn't waste too much time in these either. They are mainly to capture the tourists as they walk to the main market, tacky souvenirs, that sort of stuff. Okay, so in about 2 blocks you'll make it to this bridge which passes over the canal. And if you just turn to the left, you will see the Camden Lock. The Camden Lock is pretty neat because this is used so that boats can go up and down river. It's still operated manually by a couple of different people. They open it by hand, they close it by hand, so if you see some boats coming by, definitely take a look. But right behind...
It's so versatile, and you can either go street with it or go for more classic looks like this. These are some cropped pants that I just purchased, and they top off this look with mad class. Number 2, gold jewelry. Now, in my opinion, gold jewelry is in the beginning stages of making its little comeback. Me personally, I've been investing in a few little pieces here and there. I even just picked up this beautiful Tay Rock watch in all gold. It definitely stands out and adds a perfect finish to my entire outfit. And for those of you that don't know, Tay-Rock is an amazing brand that has been dominating the watch game. And not only because of their beautiful crafted watches, but also because of the amazing price that they're selling them for. By the way, Tay-Rock and I have teamed up and they are today's sponsor.
I didn't like how it sounded, and I only like recording when no one's home, so I had to wait for everyone to leave the house, so that's why it's coming out a little late. But anyways, let's get right into the video. So skate style has a very big influence on pop culture to the point where there are more posers than actual skaters. But nevertheless, it's a great look and the fit's very comfortable. The style is loose fitting all the way through, giving the fit a more relaxed look. Your tops in this fit should be fairly loose. I recommend sizing up to get a more skater look. With the pants, Dickies pants are always a hit with skaters and are very functional and allow for movement while skating. Skaters will usually cuff their pants as well. Loose-fitting denim is also a good pant for the skating look as it gives off a more relaxed vibe. I would avoid wearing shorts because if you wipe out, it's not going to be pretty. But if you decide to live a little risky because you like living on the edge, the Adidas high socks are a great way to go to pair with the shorts. For your shoes, Vans are a given, but shoes like Nike SBs or Adidas Gazelles are a great option too. You want a more cheap and durable shoe because skaters will always be beating their shoes like crazy, and you need a trustable shoe that won't break easily. Brands also play a big role in the overall look. Big brands are Vans and Thrasher, along with Palace and Supreme for the more high-end skaters. But I recommend checking out some small skate shops in your area. You can definitely find some heaters, and after all,
The Fairness series skateboarding shoes is my favorite style. When I have free time, I like to play some sport. My hosts like too. We always play together. We used to play roller coaster at school. It's was fun for me. In the city that I live is very comfortable, such as transport in town. I live there as same as I am fine with environment. My best friend, her name is Mary. I really miss her. She's always helped me everything. Thank you is not enough for stuff she do to me. 10 minutes aren't enough for tell my feeling. Last words I will tell you. If you do, it will become true. Just do your dream, it will become true. Good luck, my invisible friend.
How was you think about this film? It's good. It's giving me a reminder from all my dreams.